Hey guys, it's A&T Academy Math, right? We're here with another math tutorial. It's been after a long break. Sorry for the delay, but we've been searching for a camcorder charger because we actually record all our videos on a camcorder. And so anyway, we're back, and this is a math tutorial on
solving inequalities
and graphing them on a number line. So, you've probably watched our solving equations video with variables. So when we solve equations, we use this thing called an equal sign, right? To show that something is equal to something else. So 8 is equal to 8. However, in equalities, you use 4 signs. The less than sign, okay? The greater than sign, less than, greater than. The less than or equal to sign, and lastly, the greater than and equal to sign. Okay, so this is your 4 signs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let me just explain what they all mean. Less than. If you wanted to compare 8 to 9, right? Then you would say 8 is less than 9. Okay? I have to erase all this so I have space. If you want to compare 9 and 8, you would say 9 is greater than 8, right? Because 9 is bigger than 8 in sequential number order. Now we have these 2 signs that you probably haven't seen before. Or you might have, I don't know. 8 or less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So that is represented by, so less than or equal to is represented by a less than sign, and then a line under it. Just imagine you had an equal sign, and you just replace this top with the other sign, as in the less than or greater than sign, like this. So then, this means that the number on the left, such as 2, is less than or equal to another number. So this would, on the left side, it could be any number from 2 all the way to infinite, right? Because 2 is equal to 2, but it's also less than 3 all the way on, right? All the way to numbers we don't even know, infinite. However, if you had the number 2, right, is greater than or equal to, this would be 2 to, you could say on the negative, you could say negative infinite. So think of a number line, you would have 0, so let's say you had 0, this side it would be 2, all the numbers to this side, okay? All the numbers all the way to this side. So now, here's my partner showing you how to solve these inequalities using our 2 favorite operations, addition and subtraction.
So addition and subtraction in inequalities is quite common. Now I'll challenge you to solve this equation. We'll give you 2 seconds, and if you need a little more than that, you could just pause the video and elaborate on this. So we're gonna wait. So that was the 2 seconds. I was talking still, however, so you should have just paused the video. But so basically, what you want to do, so you want to figure out which direction is the equal sign. So in this equation, in this inequality, sorry, negative 10 plus x is greater than 8 plus 9. So we need to figure out 8 plus 9 first. So we're going to write this all underneath. So 17 is 8 plus 9, and you should know that if you're watching a video on this. So 8 plus 9 is less than 10 plus x. I mean negative 10 plus x. So now all we have to do the inverse operation. So this is very similar to solving a variable equation or expression. So basically what we do, we take the inverse operation of negatives, which is additive. So we take negative 10 plus 10, and then of course we add it to the other side. So basically we're adding 10 to both sides. 17 plus 10 is 27, right? And negative 10 plus 10 is equal to 0. So now we zero this value out. So now we have x remaining, and so basically what this equation can be, well, I mean the answer to this is negative 27 is less than x. Now the proper form is to put the variable on the left side and the number on the right side. So don't forget, we have to make sure x is still greater to 27. So many people have been forgetting to switch the sign around, but if hopefully you pay attention. Oh, erase this. So and that's the answer. So now this was an equation which involved both addition and subtraction. Since we don't have much time, we just decided to put both of those in one. So, and now here's my partner on some stuff.
Hi guys, so I'm back. So as my partner was trying to say, I am back. I'll be doing multiplication and division with inequalities, as he tried to erase that. So example, let's say we have let's make it even. Let's say we have 28, okay, divided by 7. 28 divided by 7 is less than, let's say we have 10x. So this is just multiplication and division. So now, let's actually make this negative 10. This will bring up to an interesting topic. So, what we want to do, if you watch our solving equations video, is try to get x isolated to one side, and this is done by undoing or using inverse operations. So what we would do, or what we can do, is first multiply or divide this by negative 10. So this is divided by negative 10, right? So then you would divide this by negative 10, or just multiply it by negative 1/10, because we know reciprocals, right? We just change it around. Okay, now wait, let me make that bigger so I know you can all see it. That's much better, isn't it? Now, are we saying that once we simplify this, the inequality would be negative 1/10 times 28 divided by 7. Remember, this dot means multiplication is less than x. Is that what we're saying? If you thought that, you are wrong. Not your fault. But, however, you have to remember that as you go to negative numbers, right? So in positive numbers, 7 will be greater than 5. However, so this is positive numbers. However, in negative numbers, negative 7 would actually be less than negative 5, right? Because it's further to the left, and further to the left numbers would be less than. So because of this, we have to change this less than to a greater than sign. So you saw in the beginning how it was less than, so this would be less than this. However, now this side is greater than this side. So now we're saying x is less than everything. So now we have to simplify this side. So multiplying, remember there's a negative, right? So 1 times 28 is 28. So now we have 28 over 10 times 7 is 70. 70, so we have negative 28 over 70 is greater than x. Before we rewrite it into the proper format, like my partner said, we need is variable on the left. we'll simplify this because it's always good to simplify. What can you simplify this by? You can simplify it by 7, right? Both goes into 7. So this would be 4 over 10, which can also be written as 2 over 5. Now I'm just going to erase this so you see it, right? 2 over 5, don't forget the negative. So this is negative 2 over 5 is greater than x. Now what are we going to do? We are going to rewrite this into the proper format. Now again, to give us enough space, or I'll just move, negative 2/5 is greater than x. Also can be written as x, if you can see over here, right, x is less than negative 2/5. That is our answer. So you see here, x is less than negative 2/5. Remember, we rewrote it in the proper format. So what this really means is that this inequality means that in this inequality, x is equal to any number that's less than negative 2/5. So it'd be a negative number starting from negative 3/5 all the way to negative infinite. Okay, so now, as I try to erase the board, my partner will teach you how to graph inequalities on a number line. Remember, this is on a number line, not on a coordinate plane. How to graph inequalities on a number line using 2 of the 4 signs. As he tries to sneak up.
So, basically, this is quite simple. All you need to do is solve the inequality. So I'm just going to put up a simple inequality. Negative 8 plus 1 is less than 10. Alright. So, yeah, forgot the x. So, 10 plus x. Alright. So, forgot the x. So now negative 8 plus 1, of course we have to solve this first. Negative 8 plus 1, hopefully you all know, is negative 7. And then negative 7 is less than 10 plus x. Alright? So you always want to simplify the problem before solving it. Right? So negative 7 is less than 10 plus x. So now basically what you want to do, you want to do inverse operation. So we have to zero this out, cancel this out. So now negative 7 minus 10 is negative 17. Oh, let's just make that a little bigger. And then negative 17 is less than x. So now we have our answer. So now what we're going to do is we're going to graph the number line. So now because we're not going to write all 17 digits on both sides, we're just going to even this stuff out. So I'm just going to put some random numbers on. So don't do this in school. So x is to the greater side, and I'm pretty sure the negative numbers is on this side. So still forgetting stuff. So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forgetting my odds numbers. Alright, so that's good enough. I'm just gonna, then 1, and then let's just put a dot, and then all the way to negative 17. Because I wouldn't spend all my time graphing all these values. It kind of looks stupid in front of the camera. So now we have to put an open circle. So an open circle at 17. So open circles are basically where the where we start graphing. And well, I mean, the circle is what represents the number we're starting at. So let's put a number, open circle right there. The reason why it's open is because we're dealing with just the greater and greater and less than sign. But if it's greater than and equal to, we would fill this in. It's quite hard to do that. Yeah. So best filled in circle. So that would be what it would look like with a greater or equal to or a less than or equal to. So that, and then because it's to the greater side, it's to the positive side, we have to take this number line, alright? And what I generally did was I just outlined this thing to show that, to make sure that, and also you could put an arrow if you want to show the direction of where the line's going. That's basically how you graph it. And then here's my partner with multiplying and dividing, on stuff. I forget everything we're supposed to do, so whatever.
So, as my forgetful partner goes away, just like he did show you, a preview into my lesson, or this part of the lesson, graphing inequalities on a number line with the closed-in circle, right? When you have greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So let's say we did our inequality, we solved it. Let's say the answer came out to, oh my god, I can't write. The answer came out to x is less than or equal to, let's say, give me a number, my brain. Okay, 17. Actually, that was his number. I don't like that number. Let's use 13, huh? So this is our answer, right? Let's box it in. Because that's what you should do when you're showing all your work, just to make it clear what your answer is on a test or something like that. So let's first draw a number line. Excuse me while I cover the number line to make it look good. So then you see the two ends. Make sure to draw the arrows to show it goes on for infinite. We'll find out in the middle. There's our 0. That's a 0, huh? You like that 0? Okay, that's our 0. Now, let's say we're going by evens. We'll have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, over here we're going by evens. Okay, and then we're going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Now, excuse my very unevenly spaced numbers. If you ever have to draw a number line, make sure it's evenly spaced. So it's actually like interval numbers. But normally they will give you a number line. All you have to do is put the circle and graph it and everything. So 13 we have. 13 will be 10, 12, 12, 14. It'll be between 12 and 14. Okay? So then, let's say this right here is 13. Let's just try to make it clear. This is 13. You don't need to get on the test or something. So then what you gotta do is, because it's less than or equal to, you gotta make a closed circle. Okay? Closed, not open. Because now we're dealing with the equal part of it too. So my beautiful closed circle. Now what we gotta do is make sure it goes all the way to the end. So now what you can do is what my partner did, right? Just outline the number line. That's what he does. That's what some people do. Personally, what I do is instead of outlining it, I stop a little before. And what I do is I just draw a triangle right on top and I fill it in to show that I'm going in this direction. So it's just a little more clear. It's just really personal preference. It's just what I do. It's what he does, right? Doesn't really matter. But there is graphing. Okay. So, thanks guys. That is our video. So be sure to stay tuned for our other math and science videos, which we will have to make up for all you guys wanting it. Also stay tuned for our gaming videos. And also, we did get a new editing software. So comment below and make sure to like the video if you do like our new editing software that makes everything look better. We may also plan on doing some DS games and other games like Fortnite, right? Everyone's into that right now.
That's a trend. Like
Yeah,
spinners.
that's the trend right now. Like fidget
2018.
spinners. Yeah, that's now no one plays with them anymore. Anything you got to say?
Yeah, sure. Sorry about my forgetfulness.
Yeah.
And we might annotate the video here and there a little to clarify a few things that we might have missed.
And
'Cause
also,
I'm feeling that this isn't the best video.
but just in case you don't get it, comment down below, and we will maybe check out our practice sheets. Those will really help you. Just like homework, it'll help you reinforce it without giving you 200 billion questions. We normally have 5 to 10 questions on our practice sheet. It really helps if you don't understand.
Yeah. Also, be sure to look forward to our mathematical magic videos. It's like
Stay
really.
tuned for our next video, which will be on a new topic. Instead of solving stuff, it'll be on maybe something that starts with an S and rhymes with pairing. Maybe. It could be.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know what I was talking about there, but please just share this video to everyone.
Yeah, share this video with anyone who you think would be interested. Make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button as hard as you can.
Yep. Thank you.